Whenever natural disasters strike Taiwan, those living in the mountains seem to be affected the most. Recently, the Taiwanese government issued a statement outlining geographically sensitive areas across the island, with Nantou County the first region to be named. Although named a danger zone, if no further action is taken, then what good are such labels? Let's take a look at what it means to be labeled a geographically sensitive area.
The movie Beyond Beauty, Taiwan from Above revealed a side of Taiwan citizens haven't seen before. The beautiful scenery here at Qingjing Farm attracts tourists on a continual basis, and it's behind the recent boom in commercial construction. However, with so many buildings erected, how will this affect this geologically sensitive area, and what will a government-declare bulletin stating this fact change? On March 31st this year, Taiwan's Ministry of Economic Affairs declared Nantou County as the island's most landslide-prone area. The information released on their website saw 5 revisions, and upon inspection, the first and final drafts varied greatly. On the first map, the sensitive areas, marked in red, covered almost the entire map. But when the final draft was released, the sensitive areas, now marked in yellow, shrunk by a third, covering only dip slope zones and areas where landslides were recorded in the past.
This doesn't mean if an area is not marked as a geological sensitivity, then you are safe. From a broader perspective, if you are surrounded by a sensitive area, then your area is sensitive also.
Looking at the situation at hand, it is an issue that isn't as plain as black or white.
I'm a local living here, and I don't feel like this area is a danger zone. Other residents are baffled as well, since most of us do not know much about the geography of this land.
Local residents are not wrong to say that in the last decade or so, they haven't seen a natural disaster in the area. However, looking at the past history of the land, Qingjing was an area in which the government settled Yunnan and Burmese veterans and their families after World War II. The surrounding land, which belonged to the Aboriginal people, also helped the stability as well.
The surrounding environment has been relatively untouched and safe from natural disasters, so Qingjing hasn't suffered from landslides. This leads residents to think the area is safe, but data reveals land slippage has occurred.
Furthermore, the government's indecisiveness between further land development to help the economy or safety concerns for its citizens and the land has put a damper over Qingjing. From clearing the land for agriculture to developing it for tourism, laws and regulations have often been bent to benefit the business side of things. After an incident known as the Lincoln Mansion disaster in 1997, laws were made stating that on a slope 100 meters or more in length, if the slope is over 30 meters high, then buildings cannot be constructed on it.
This law was established in 1997, so any buildings built after that date had to adhere to the law. However, the more recent constructions have not followed the regulations. This is why we say many of the bed and breakfasts in Qingjing are illegal.
In Qingjing, over 79% of the land slopes at over 30%, yet buildings continue to stand. So what are the risks?
They definitely did not submit their proposal to the Soil and Water Conservation Bureau. Even if they did, it must have been a simplified version, and thus it was approved based on fraudulent information.
How best to achieve a balance between economic gain and environmental conservation in developing geographically sensitive areas seem to test the heart and wisdom of both citizens and their governments.